Getting NUKETOWN reimagined inside Black Ops 4 Zombies would be one of the worst possible things that could happen for Black Ops 4 Zombies. And I know when I say that, there's the people like in every single video I make like this, they're already in the comments, they haven't even made it 5 seconds into the video and they're already telling me how stupid and dumb I am and how cool whatever it is I'm arguing against or complaining about in the video or ranting about, whatever it may be. They're already telling me exactly why I'm wrong, even though they haven't got 5 seconds into the video. And whatever, I should expect that already. It happens in these videos all the time. Every YouTuber has to deal with them, so we're not going to dwell too much longer on that. But you may wonder why someone like me, especially who's so big on the Aether storyline, wouldn't want a NUKETOWN reimagined for our next Zombies map. And of course, it sounds kind of something that you would think that me, someone that has been wanting some Aether storyline, would actually be happy for, to get some Aether storyline, especially going back to a storyline that we really didn't explore in the past, and now we're actually going back and figuring out exactly what happened with NUKETOWN. And yeah, that's cool, but that's only cool to an extent, because you have to remember that this is going to be a NUKETOWN reimagined. This is not going to be a brand new map. This is not going to be an original map. And that's where my problem lies with everything, with the current state of the Aether storyline, because that's all we've been getting for ever. I mean, it's been so long. We've been getting nothing but remakes, reimagines, or something that just stuffs a bunch of things together. That's all we've been getting for the Aether storyline for so long. And if you don't believe me, let me actually put this in perspective for you guys. So let's pretend we get NUKETOWN reimagined. So that would be NUKETOWN reimagined, not an original map. Then after that, or before that I should say, we got Classified, a remaster of 5. Then before that, Blood of the Dead, or kind of at the same time, but we'll just say before that was of course Blood of the Dead, a reimagine of course Mob of the Dead. And then you look before that, you have Black Ops 3, and that of course is Zombies Chronicles, and that's 8 maps that are just not original maps and are actually remakes of older maps. And of course you could count that if you want to or not, but if you do count that like I do, because I mean it's the maps that we got from Treyarch, their Aether storyline, so I mean it fits into the mold that I put out. So regardless, that would leave us at 11 maps since our last original map, and then you say, okay, but then before that we got our last original Aether map. But that's still not true. What was the map before Zombies Chronicles? Of course it was Revelations. And Revelations, as we all know, is not a truly original map, because it got a bunch of other maps and put them together and called that its own map. And that's not to hate on Revelations. I like Revelations, but it's just that it's just not original. It's not just, I'm just saying what it is. It's not an original map. So to actually find our last original map, we have to go back 12 Aether storyline maps alone. We're not even including the Chaos storyline or even the other developer story maps. I'm not even including it. These are only from Treyarch and their Aether storyline. We have to go back 12 maps all the way back to Gorod Krovi to find our last truly original Aether storyline map. That's actually how long it's been. And it's actually kind of annoying to me that it's actually been this long, because it just feels like to me that we're just getting some nostalgia put on our plate and we're buying things that we've already experienced before. It's all like, yeah, that's cool, but I want something original for our storyline. I mean, this Aether storyline, a lot of people are expecting it to end, and oh my gosh, if it ends on a whole bunch of remasters or reimagines, imagine how annoying that is. Like, what was all this 10 years about if we were just going to go back to what we were doing before and end it there? It's just like, what is this? And this is exactly why I do not want a NUKETOWN reimagine or remaster. I just don't want anything like that, because we've been getting remasters and reimagines for the last 12 or whatever maps it's been, or yeah, 12, I just said that, 12 maps for the Aether storyline alone. I mean, come on, can we get over this stupid nostalgia ride that they've been selling us for so long? I mean, and I see so many people, and I'm kind of getting frustrated here. I need to calm down, but it does frustrate me so much when I see people in the videos and of course comments of those videos, and even on Reddit, especially Reddit, and they're all excited for this NUKETOWN reimagined. I'm like, shut up, bro, shut up, you're dumb, man. Okay, calm down, yeah. But regardless, it's just like, why do you want this? You're being sold nostalgia over and over again. That nostalgia plate is going to get kind of dry after a while, so why do you keep going after it? It's just so annoying. And this, of course, isn't the only thing for, of course, the zombies. Of course, this is a Call of Duty thing as a whole. I mean, they're selling you nostalgia constantly, but regardless, it's just so annoying when I see people not want original maps and they're happy to get remakes and reimagines of older maps. I mean, what? Come on. It's just like, I just don't know. I honestly don't know. It feels like Treyarch is trying to tell everybody that this Aether storyline, it's done. Let's move on to the Chaos storyline before it's actually done. And it's just so frustrating to me that this is being done to my favorite storyline in any video game ever. I love the Aether storyline so much, and now it's being treated as nostalgia bait for sales. That's all the Aether storyline is anymore. It's so frustrating to me, and this is actually my main problem with Black Ops 4. I know this is just supposed to be me saying that I don't want, of course, NUKETOWN to be our next map and stuff like that because of all the how long it's been since we got an original Aether storyline map, but really this is just something that I kind of wanted to say for a long time, ever since Black Ops 4 came out, and I've been feeling this ever since the end of Black Ops 3, that the Aether storyline kind of feels like they don't really care about it at Treyarch anymore, and now they just want to use it, or no, now Activision is just using it as nostalgia bait for they could get into all our wallets for people who put 8 or 10 years into this storyline. And it's just like, man, it just really sucks to see what they're doing to this Aether storyline. I mean, how can you accept this? Like, why are you happy to get so many reimagines or remasters? It's just so frustrating to me that, especially if the storyline is going to end in Black Ops 4, we're going to end it on reimagines and remasters. I mean, come on, count me out, dude. I would, if that actually happens, I'm not playing zombies anymore. I'm not even kidding, dude. I can't even touch zombies. I'd be so disgusted with them. And people are just going to be so happy about it at the same time. I'm just going to be disgusted with them. I'm going to get disgusted with the zombies community. I'm going to get disgusted with Treyarch, and it's not going to be a good time for me because I just feel like everything I've been putting into this Aether storyline, all the time that I spent looking up things and collecting quotes and just doing this thing and just learning about it in the start, and it's just all this stuff, it's just like, man, now you're just using it to get into my wallet. That's gross, dude. That's gross. It's just like, come on, please stop doing this to us. It's just like, there's people who actually care about the storyline. It's not something that is just there because people ask for a storyline like all the other ones. This is something people actually care about, and people actually, you know, they actually, like I said, care about. I mean, and then we just get it, they use it to get into our wallets. That's all it is. That's all this Aether storyline has been inside Black Ops 4, and it's been my main frustration with Black Ops 4 zombies, and it's really the reason why I haven't been playing zombies all that much lately, because I feel like they are just spitting on my favorite thing about zombies in Call of Duty. I mean, I love that storyline so much, but now it's just a way to get into my wallet, and it's just gross, and I just can't stand it anymore. And I know, again, this video was supposed to be why I don't want a NUKETOWN remaster or reimagine as our next Aether storyline map, but it kind of turned into a whole thing of how they're using the Aether storyline to get into their wallets and stuff like that, and I get that, but it's just my honest feelings about how Black Ops 4 has been treating something that's just been so, I guess, important to me for so long, and they're just treating it like, I don't know.